I've literally got about an hour before I've got to head home. So the plan is to do some auto macro shots. This is going to be a bit like speed photography, I think. I'm going to try and get as many decent shots as I can within the hour. Little bits of colour here and there, particularly with the Rose Bay Willow herb, which has got really nice leaves. Put my bag and my tripod down because this is the searching bit. First thing I'm going to do is check out this bracken. She's just absolutely amazing. It's like a huge swathe of bracken. Lots of colour change in there. Definitely be some patterns, definitely be some pictures. But even just like another 50 yards or so around this corner, we've got some seed heads, and then we've got some quite nice oak leaves as well. Good colour in those oak leaves. And then we've got a massive patch here of willow herb, and also even got some field scabious left over. More willow herb, looking really good because it's getting the colour, it's getting the autumn colour in there. There's willow herb and very interesting tree in the background as well. See that tree with the curve to it? Okay, so I've got a number of things now. I'm going to go for the bracken, I think. On top of the time constraints, I've got the traffic and occasional screaming children as well. Right, I'm back to the bracken. I'm struggling a bit. I'm going to go for this. I'm almost ignoring the entire mass, and I'm just going for this one little bit on the edge. It is really, really simple, but it's got a nice pattern to it. I can get reasonable depth of field on there. So, yes, 100mm macro lens, this definitely is. I need to get like a bracket rather than have the camera on here yet. I still haven't got around to doing that. In fact, I'm probably going to get a lens foot. That's what I want to do. Get a lens foot for this macro lens, and then it'll be a lot better. And then I've got my composition, and I've put it on live view, and I'm actually focusing with live view to get it where I want it. Now I've got paragliders. God's sake. So yeah, I've focused on the middle leaf. It's pretty much in the middle of the frame, and it's just behind the one that's closest to the camera, and I think that's going to give a good range of focus throughout these leaves that are in this frame. And the aperture I've gone with is f9. Right, that's done. Next one. Just stopped by this little patch of willow herb, which has got some nice colour coming through, and I've actually spotted a daddy longlegs like on the top of this one plant. So again, I've got to try and get the camera as parallel as possible. I want to be behind it to get that nice flat depth of field, but if I do that, I've actually got a leaf in the way and I can't see the insect, so that means I've got to kind of come around this way a bit so I can get a clear view of the insect. So I have to compromise a bit. I've got to be really careful because there's like dog turd everywhere. It's just disgusting. Anyway, next up is going to be this bit of willow herb right here. This one is just like crimson red, absolutely gorgeous. So I'm going to go like full on macro on this. I'm going to go full on macro, 100mm macro lens. I'm going to widen the aperture. I'm going to use a really wide aperture for shallow depth of field, and I'm going to try and do something more creative with this. Maybe focus on like the tips of the leaf or something like that. So I've got 3.5 f3.5 aperture, and I'm basically just trying to focus on the ends of the leaf, particularly this one here, which is it's like just curled over, so it's like the underside. It's got quite a nice shape to it. That's it, really simple. Oh, I'm itching like hell now. Oh, I hate them things. Really should keep it in the garlic tablets. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that that quick run around. I've been here about an hour. What time is it? No, I never wear a watch, so time for me to go. Yeah, please click subscribe if you want to see more videos and tutorials. And thanks very much for watching. I'll see you somewhere in nature sometime soon.